Well, blow me down?
Whoa, what?
That's what he says.
What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and I have a guest reviewer here. You know who he is.
It's Ron Hunt.
That's right, he got me something for Christmas. Thank you, Ron.
Jingle bells, my friend.
Oh, man, so psyched about this. Now, this guy sold out really fast, right, on Mezco?
My understanding is that the pre-orders started around March, and it's been a long wait to get your hands on this. Well,
Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man.
Toot toot.
Yep, and this iteration of him looks really hyper-realistic, yet cartoonish, all at the same time. Really nice, and we're not talking about the old, 1980s movie Popeye? No, we're not.
Not Robin Williams, God rest his soul.
No, not that one. This is a cartoon iteration, and then kind of added a realistic spin to him. And I'm really psyched to see, he obviously... For what, $80?
His retail, if you can get him somehow, some way from Mezco right now, it'll run you around $94.
But where can you get him, Ron?
You're going to be able to get him, just like we got this lovely guy from Collector Zone.
Wow, yep.
COLLECTOR
Yep.
Z.
Link in the description. Awesome. So that's where we got him, and that's where Ron got him. And wow, so psyched to get this guy open. So enough of us talking. Let's get this guy open, and let's see what's going on here. And look at this beautiful window case, but the sad thing is he's just covered in plastic. Let's just look real close at this.
It definitely looks like
wow,
one of the xenomorphs caught him and they're getting ready to attach him to a wall there.
Yeah, but look at all the accessories. Definitely worth the price. That's what I love about Mezco's, is that they come with a lot of stuff, but the price tag might be a little much for most people, actually, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Some people might be like, you know what, I could spend that any day. But some people can't, and that's why I rarely collect Mezcos. I only get the ones that I really want because these are kind of expensive, but well worth the price. So Ron, what are we going to go over?
We're going to go over articulation and scale. We're going to go over
paint and detail.
And there's another one, but you know what?
Accessories.
I'm just in awe of this figure so much.
Yeah, this is crazy good. Let's look closer right here and let's see what's going on. Whoa! Look at that shading, Ron. Wow.
Do you recall in the early days
the heck? This is crazy good.
BuzzFeed, where you would see the people who do hyper-realistic versions of your favorite cartoon characters?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
This is just what you would get right here.
Woo! Look at the wrinkles, the shading, the skin tone. It's very consistent. Whoa, and look at the clothes.
Definitely ended up being worth the wait on this one.
Look at that tattoo. Wow, you can even see the imperfections in his skin.
Mm-hmm.
The pigmentation.
The work that they did. I mean, there's the grit under the fingernails.
This is insane. Yeah, let's look closer. Yeah, look at that. Even the grit on the fingernails there. Totally intentional. Wow. What the heck? And even on the other thumb.
Oh, yeah. Popeye the Sailor Man looks like he's been...
Yep. Looks like he's been out sea for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Does he smell? Hold on. Smell.
Yes,
he's been
sailing the high seas
of plastic land.
Yeah.
And look at these boots. Even the boots are a little bit scruffed up. Wow, this is...
Mezco did a really good job on this.
This is crazy. Honestly, I didn't expect this amount of detail in the actual product. Honestly, I'm starting to think he looks even better as the full product, Ron. Go ahead, give him a feel. What do you think?
Alrighty, let me get my hands on this one here. I'm definitely digging the feeling of the jean material there. His top there, his...
What about those buttons? What are those buttons?
Well, those buttons...
Are they metal?
Like, I don't want to give it too much of a squeeze there, but I think they might just be, a sequin that ended up getting glued to it in here.
Really cool.
The pockets there on the side of his trousers.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
And... check it out.
Oh, he's got a six-pack.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, there
doing
you
the
go.
sit-ups.
Getting the work done.
Yep.
Look at that upper body.
And he even has a belly button.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right, I mean...
Yep. Real clothes and everything.
Oh,
very
yes,
nice.
Done
Lots
super
of detail.
well.
You know, I hate to admit this. Now I know we shouldn't do this yet, but here I have Punisher. And for some reason, don't hate me, don't downvote me, kind of like the detail on Popeye better.
You know what?
I don't know why.
I wanted to get my hands on that Punisher, that Spec Ops Punisher.
They love the Spec Ops Punisher.
Great, but for some reason, he honestly doesn't look quite as gritty as Popeye does. Now, don't get me wrong. Popeye's outfit still looks brand spanking new. But if you look at the detail in the tattoo, I mean, it's like that faded green that you would get with a tattoo that you've had for a while. Mm-hmm. He's kind of got the spots, like the liver spots, the squinting on his face. I mean,
I think the reason why this Popeye looks so attractive is because it seems like an art piece, like brought to life. Where this obviously is a comic book brought to life. So I guess it's two different ways of looking at art brought to an action figure. So I don't know. I guess it's just kind of that new paint or new car feel that I get when I open a figure that makes me just go, wow, this is just an amazing piece right here. So yeah, paint and detail, definitely worth it if you're just getting it just for that. Now let's go over articulation and scale. First, let's see how tall he is, and we have other action figures here to compare to. And he looks to be about 5.5. Yeah, 5.5.
Like 5.5.
Yeah, he's a pretty short guy. And you know, when I think of Popeye, for some reason, I also think of Wolverine. And this is a Revoltech clone Wolverine. And they're both like scruffy, buff guys, right?
Yeah, which is about right. I mean,
that's about
Wolverine's a runt.
And, he's a runt.
Brutus also loved to call Popeye a runt. So, I mean, boom, it makes sense that they are both similar in size.
Yeah, so if you're looking to pair them up with other characters, well, there you go. Mezco has got it down, and of course we got to compare it to one of the most popular action figure series, Marvel Legends. That's a Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. We got an SH Figure Arts Iron Man, which honestly, it made the scale on these two this one's a little bit smaller in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And we have an SH Figure Arts Ryu, who another scruffy guy, but not so scruffy in looks of an action figure there in comparison to Popeye. Of course, we have the Mezco Spec Ops Punisher. And pretty much they're looking really solid there all together if you want to match them with other figures from other action figure series. Ron, would you like to go over articulation?
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go start here at the bottom. Now looking at, I'm going to roll up Popeye's pant leg here, and if you look at that, woo, he's got some calves
leg
on
day
him.
too, man.
Right on. Okay, but looking at Popeye's boot there, which is beautifully painted. We got some side to side there on the ankle. We got a little back and forth, but we do not have a toe joint. No toe.
That's okay.
But that's kind of normal with the Mezcos, I've noticed. We've got I'm going to roll it up a little bit here. We got a double joint on the knee.
Very nice.
So
very
that's
nice.
Very good. That's going to give you a good range of motion there. We got a regular swivel there at the hip. I don't feel anything extra like you might see with an SH Figure Arts.
Okay.
We got a little bit there at the waist.
So we got double, right? On the two, one here and then one there?
Yep. Well, no, actually in the chest.
Let's do an ab crunch.
There is no ab crunch.
No ab crunch, guys.
No ab crunch. There's just...
But he has abs.
At the waist. He's just got there at the waist.
Yeah.
But the chest segmentation is not there.
Okay.
That is not a butterfly at the shoulder. That is just a ball joint at the shoulder.
Bicep swivel?
Negative on the bicep swivel. We do have this swivel at the elbow there, and it's going to be single jointed at the elbow.
Oh, I thought it would be double.
I would have thought that too.
Is it? No, let's double check. So the people in the comments... Yeah, that's a single joint, guys. Honestly, I thought it would be double jointed, but maybe they just always expected.
Well, he's got those monster forearms, so maybe he doesn't have as big a range of motion there. But speaking of big range of motion,
dang, look at that joint on that wrist. Let's look closer at that. Look at that size of that joint, guys.
That is a pretty big ball joint there at the wrist.
Girthy joint right there.
Yes, it is. And then we go back up to the head there of our Sailor Man. We've got a nice little back and forth there at the neck. No extra segmentation. And then right there at the base of the skull there, so you can really have him stick out his chin there.
There you go. Guys, he's looking to be at over 20 points of articulation. This is pretty common for a Mezco, which is excellent. Lots of posing options for you here. Now, the number one thing that I love about Mezcos, not only do they look good, they come with a ton of good-looking accessories. Like, one thing that Ron pointed out when he bought this was, why so many pipes? He comes with 6 pipes for some odd reason.
You know,
Ron, why does he come with 6 pipes? Let's look closer at these pipes.
Well, if we look at the pipes there, I would like to think there might be some variation in the corncob pipe, but just looking at what we have there, it looks like it's 6 of the same
Yeah,
pipe.
6 of the same pipes.
Just 3 have different billowy smoke effects added.
Okay, I'm going to start passing Ron some accessories, and he can go accessorize him as we go over it. So there's the pipes. Let's look at some hands here. And we got a gripping hand. As you can see, it was not on purpose that his fingernails are a little dirty there. So, Popeye the Sailor Man. And that's for the spinach. And speaking of the spinach, there's the can of spinach. Let's look closer at that as well. Looking really nice. Let's see if we can focus a little bit better there. There you go. Looking really solid. And of course, you can't have spinach unless you have the crushed can of spinach when he's ready to muscle up and be super powerful. And of course, we got a stopwatch here.
Negative, sir. That's a compass.
Oh, it's a compass. I thought it was a stopwatch. Oh, yeah, it is a compass. Duh, because he's a
Why
sailor
would
man.
the sailor man need a stopwatch?
That's true. And look at that. It even has a joint, so it opens and closes. Very nice. We got a telescope here.
And check out that telescope, guys. Not only is it just a regular telescope, it's collapsible.
It's collapsible. That is really nice.
They have the plastic bits on the eye and the lookout piece.
Wow.
Really did a good job there of making it look like that's a usable piece.
Yeah, that's really nice. Cool. Let's keep looking at the hands here and moving on. We have an open hand here. We got a pointing finger. Obviously, like I said before, those nails are very well detailed, and the hands as well. Of course, we have more of those hands. Let's see what else are we looking at here. We have 3 different types of hats. What is this hat called? It's not a beanie, is it?
Yeah, that would just be his beanie, I believe.
Yeah, he has a beanie.
Kind of a watch cap looking thing, if anything.
He has kind of like a Gilligan's Island hat. And then we got the classic sailor hat.
Well, that's more Captain Popeye.
Yeah, Captain Popeye.
I'd say your middle one there is more of your regular sailor man, Popeye the Sailor Man.
This is really cool. They really thought of everything with this action figure.
They did a very good job.
I'm pretty psyched about this. And of course, we get an extra head. Ron, just by looking at it, what do you think is different about this head?
Well, the difference is going to be, if you look at his mouth there on that right hand, or the left-hand side, it's got a bit more of a snarl, which is going to allow us to use our corncob pipes.
Oh, that's right. So this is the corncob pipe head, and this one's for that one. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like we got a bag to fit all your stuff in, or for him to go off to the seas. Let's see what else. Of course, it's Mezco, so you got to have a stand. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a bottom section.
Of course, and it's also hiding that bottom section?
A jacket!
Yep, he's going to have his pea coat right there.
Oh, that is so cool. Look at this. That is nice. And that has like a, what's this texture, like corduroy?
It looks like a regular, like a pea coat, like a corduroy kind of pea coat.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
here's
nice.
something that I noticed, I think you
Velcro.
overlooked, is if we go back to the hats here, look at the inside of the hat.
Oh, it's magnetic!
Absolutely. So I'm going to pop our old Sailor Man in here really quick with his captain's hat. I'll go ahead and flip him on upside down.
Nope, that hat is not coming off.
It's a magnetic hat.
That is beautiful. Effect. Wow. Okay, before we spoiled it a little bit there, but yeah, anyway, you get the stand, and of course you get a bag to fit all your cool accessories. Now, let's look what Ron has to offer for us.
All right, so piecing some of this stuff together here, what I did was I went with the old Popeye is #1 hand there. I went with that snarling face there, so we had an opportunity to use one of the 6 corncob pipes there. I went with the one with a little bit of smoke coming out. I went with the grippy hand in the left-hand side, so we could get him gripping his oh-so-famous can of spinach.
Oh, that looks so cool. Oh. Oh, man, this is so exciting. I didn't think I'd be so excited for an action figure. It just looks really amazing, I gotta say. All right, so Ron, you want to put something else in him on his hand?
Well, if there's anything else you wanted to talk about in just a moment there,
sure.
Stall for some time so I can swap some pieces.
All right, while he's doing that, I just got to say, I haven't watched a Popeye cartoon in forever. Man, but this is one giant member berry for me right now.
I'll bet.
Oh, I love watching the cartoons. They were so fun to watch. And then with the movie coming out, the old school movie, and obviously Popeye's Chicken, but I don't think they had the rights to actually Popeye the Sailor Man anymore.
No, not anymore.
I don't think so.
I haven't seen any Popeye the Sailor Man and any chicken-related stuff.
That's sad.
And I don't know.
That was one of the reasons why I love that chicken, is because, well, it's related to a favorite cartoon. But now we don't see him on Popeye's Chicken anymore, sadly. Oh, well.
Oh.
All right, Ron, what do we got here?
I tried to hurry through this thing just so we don't have to hear you talk for all that long there. But went in ahead and I changed the watch cap there. I was trying to use that hand there in the right-hand side to better hold the spyglass, so it looks like he's, spying.
Ooh, that's kind of hard to... Maybe it's just because of the fact that this is a new figure.
It's got to have a little bit of time to get broken in.
It has to be broken in.
Get some flex.
I can't seem to get that right on his eye, unfortunately, guys. Man, this is just so cool. I hope they continue with like an olive oil or Brutus, right?
Brutus or Bluto, depending on what era you're from.
Yeah, I was really hoping they might if this figure sells well. So, yeah, there you go.
Definitely, folks, get out there and get your hands on this thing. I mean, just looking at it. I mean, we're having a lot more fun with this than I can think of in a long time, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, not that we don't like our other action figures, but, this is something totally different. Like, we usually like anime figures, wrestling, or, comic-related. This is kind of just, let's see what he is like in real life. And this is what we get, and this is just, wow. I can't seem to get his P-coat on very well, though. Maybe it's because of the new joints. I'm going to try my best here. Hopefully I don't break it.
That would be a heck of a way to start your Mezco Popeye experience with breaking him in half there.
Maybe we can remove the arms. Okay, everyone, just stand by 1 second. I think we have to remove his arm. Is there a manual? No, there's no manual.
I don't believe
No, there's no manual. How do we get this on? Do I have to? Nope.
No. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and I'm not like tying off his bag, but I'm tying off his bag. So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
All right, we're gonna cut this part out. All right, guys. So we got him fully outfitted with the P-coat. Wasn't too hard because there is Velcro here to help you move in the arm. We recommend that you remove the hands first and then slip on the P-coat and then put the hands on, so you don't overly stretch the P-coat. But Ron, what do you think? Look at this.
Oh no, that's definitely. I just got home.
This looks so cool. Wow. All right, so there you have him. He's fully outfitted with all his stuff there, and he looks really solid. So let's come up with a conclusion. Ron, what do you think? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. You know what? Initially, when I had placed my pre-order on Popeye here, I was actually starting to get annoyed with Mezco as to how long it was taking.
Right, which is a common thing in the community I've noticed in the toy collecting community is Mezco tends to not be on time when their release dates, but
definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, totally worth the wait, I'd have to say.
The overall detail on this thing, from the pigmentation in the skin to the grit under the nails to the extra corncob pipes, in case one decides to break off, to the extra hands, to an outfit that folks might not even be familiar with from the older
I
Popeye
didn't know
comics.
he really wore a P-coat until now.
Yeah,
so totally worth it. I totally agree with Ron here. Definitely worth the buy if you can even find him. I think he's still available. I'm not too sure, but you can check out our sponsor.
That's going to be CollectorZone.com.
Yep, go check him out and see if he's there. He is totally worth it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Hey, you. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.